your girl again. Just want to talk about issues when people being abused and what happens when they don't tell it or just try to hold it in. You know, it's dangerous to hold shit in. When you've been violated and stuff or being abused, it could be physical, verbal, sexual. You know, that shit is dangerous. You know. And what pisses me off the most is when family members know that something happened and they want to keep quiet about it. You don't say nothing. You know, thinking that's going to stop the issue. You know, people grow up and they end up alcoholics, drunks, you know, just drug addicts. Like me, I was addicted to the refrigerator. You know, me and the refrigerator was best buds. And, you know, if you don't talk about it, you'll always relive that shit. You know, every time you turn around, you hear a song, it reminds you of the shit that happened, and there you go depressed. You wake up, and it looked like the same day you went through some shit. Then you're depressed, you're mad, you're angry. Then sometimes you don't even know why you're angry. I regret holding shit in, you know. I should have, you know, tried to talk about it with someone because, you know, I was damaging my health. And I was just causing a series of problems that it could have been solved right then and there. And you have a bunch of regrets, you have a bunch of guilt, shame, you know, and you feel bad because you think the situation was your fault, in which it wasn't. But you got to let it out. You got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. You know, some things that I did was I wrote songs. And, you know, got on my keyboard and sang them out and recorded on my little Porter Studio thing. And that's one way I let it out, because at the teenager years, I could have been buck wild. I could have been out there doing everything, sleeping with everybody, doing every drug that's out there. But I didn't do it, you know. I was very withdrawn, for one thing, and stayed in the house a lot. And, you know, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, you know. And every time I just sit there and just think about the shit that happened over and over again, just rehearsing it. And, you know, it just wasn't getting me anywhere. You know, I was just stuck in the past. You know, life was passing me by, and I was just stuck in the past. And, you know, I had an aunt who told me, honey, holding it in is not getting you anywhere. You need to let that out. Because I was so angry, because holding it in will cause anger. I was so angry that I wanted to kill. But what was I going to get by killing someone? Besides jail time and regret, and then like, man, I could have done something different. You know? So it is very dangerous holding anger in. And if you've been abused or whatever, now's the time to speak up, you know? Serious business. And families that try to hold that shit in, man, you gotta stop. Because the only thing it's doing is hurting the victim even more. It's like the person will never get over the situation if you hold it in. So you gotta talk about it. You gotta let it out some kind of way. Just don't talk about it with anybody, because people will spread your business and add shit to it. But you gotta find somebody you can trust and tell it to, or you can just write on a daily journal. But running to the food, drugs, alcohol, sex, and self-mutilation is just not the answer. You know, just find someone to talk to, let it out, because I've been down that road, and it just felt like I was by myself. So, just talking it out is the best thing you can do, or write about it, something, as long as you get it out. Peace.